Respected presenters, dear participants, ladies and gentlemen. The subject of my presentation, EU waste exports, a global challenge. Waste consists of a variety of materials, from food and packaging to electronics and construction materials. Waste generation has increased massively around the world in recent decades, and there are no signs of it slowing down. The immense volume of waste produced around the world every year has become an increasing cause of environmental pollution. There are many forms of waste pollution, such as methane emission from food waste that has been landfilled and toxic chemical leaks from e-waste. But it is plastic waste that has been in the public eye in recent years due to its devastating impact on marine life. While plastic waste has garnered huge attention in recent years due to its impacts on marine life, electronic waste is the fastest growing waste stream worldwide. The EU both imports and exports waste. In 2022, EU imports of waste from non-EU countries amounted to 18.7 million tons. This was a decrease of 5% compared to 2021. In 2022, EU exports of waste to non-EU countries amounted to 32.1 million tons. This was a slight decrease of 3% compared to 2021. In 2022, the EU exported 17.8 million tons of ferrous metals waste, iron and steel, accounting for 55% of all waste exports from the EU. The main destination was Turkey, which received 10.7 million tons, almost two-thirds of all ferrous metal waste exported from the EU. Considerable amounts of paper waste were also exported, amounting to 4.9 million tons, or 15% of the EU's waste exports in 2022. The main destination was India, 30% of total paper waste exports. Turkey was the largest destination for waste exported from the EU in 2022, with, with a volume of 12.4 million tons. It accounted for 39% of total exports of waste. The second largest destination was India, which received 3.5 million tons of waste from the EU in 2022, followed by the United Kingdom, 2 million tons, Switzerland, 1.6 million, Norway, 1.6 million, Egypt, 1.6 million, Pakistan, 1.2 million, Indonesia, 1.1 million, Morocco, and the United States, both 0.8 million. On the import side, the EU received 4.2 million tons of ferrous metals, 22% of all waste imports, and 2.4 million tons of paper, 13% of all waste imports. The largest amounts of those waste were coming from the United Kingdom, 1.3 million tons or 33% of total ferrous metals waste, and 1.2 million tons or 49% of total paper waste imports. Although Europe ranks first in terms of e-waste generation per capita, developing countries end up paying the price. Globally, the share of electronic waste documented to be collected and properly recycled is highest in Europe. Europe had by far the highest collection and recycling rate at 42.5%. However, many European countries export e-waste, often illegally, to developing countries. Several of these countries are in Africa, where the recycling rate of e-waste was just 0.9% in 2019. The export of e-waste from Europe is illegal under the Basel Convention, but someone can get around this by claiming it is reusable. It arrives in places like Ghana in vehicles from Europe that have been exported for reuse in Africa. The waste doesn't come from Europe's incinerators or landfills, but more often from informal collections at recycling centers, on the streets, via the internet or metal scrap dealers. Often, importers are Ghanaian migrants living in Europe and using their connections with the mother country to start small family businesses. Many wealthy countries deal with their e-scrap by exporting large amounts to developing regions that lack proper waste management, such as Africa. This is becoming a growing health and environmental issue, especially in Ghana, where one of the world's largest e-waste sites is located. The Agbo Bloshi Dam, located in the West African nation of Ghana, is one of the world's largest e-waste sites. E-waste that is not disposed of properly can result in toxic substances polluting the environment. Managing the ever-growing amount of waste generated around the world remains a challenge, with huge quantities still sent to landfills. In 2022, over 10,000 tons of waste were sent daily to the world's largest landfill sites. Waste is also often disposed of at hazardous open dump sites, especially in developing nations. To reduce waste and its impact on the environment, the EU has adopted ambitious targets on recycling and landfill and is working on packaging waste. There has been a shift to more recycling and less landfilling. The goal is to promote the shift towards a more sustainable model known as the circular economy. 60% of everyday waste collected and treated by municipalities must be reused or recycled by 2030, according to the EU targets. In line with the EU Landfill Directive, EU countries must also reduce the amount of municipal waste sent to landfill to 10% or less of the total municipal waste generated by 2035. Thank you very much for your kind listening.